We did a bank robbery. Or we were involved heavily in a bank robbery
We were
the other day.
exactly. Were we innocent? I think we were innocent. I think it's fair to say.
A couple of innocent lads just sort of accidentally ending up attempting to be robbed
Attempted exactly.
by Ed Jones and Jordan Brooks and Camille Uchan.
An excellent trio of robbers.
Yeah.
If I could choose who's going to rob me, I'll choose them.
I would, absolutely, because they would bring different things to the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Different robbery styles completely.
Yeah. So tomorrow, I believe, if you listen to this on the Thursday when it comes out, tomorrow a sketch comes out that you have a starring role in. I have a tiny little cameo in because I was directing it.
Yeah.
What is it like to be directed by me?
Mate, well, first of all, can I say, it's very Tarantino, isn't it? Like, he's directing it, but he makes sure he gets a cameo. And it's...
Yeah.
Actually, it was a little bit disappointing. It had nothing. There was no slurs and no, like, feet obsessions.
Well, no, I kept them away from you.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I've taken that personally now. It's wrong with mine. It was very fun to be directed by you.
Yeah.
It's not my first time, can I say?
No.
This has happened to me a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not me
Am
saying
I
it's a bad
always
thing.
in it as well?
No, you're not always in it. Is it a bone?
Yes, to be fair.
Is it
Although
a
that's a
bone?
very different directing
That's true.
gig. But
Yeah,
yes, is
that's
it a bone?
true.
Yeah. But like for scripted, I'm always in it as well.
For scripted, yeah, you tend to be in it as well. Yeah.
Give me a part. I want a little part. This one I didn't have any lines.
Yeah. I think it was excellent your part. We shouldn't really discuss what you did until people.
That's true. Yeah,
see.
we want people to like really go on there, leave a comment saying, "I think Stuart Laws is the best actor in all of this." Wherever you see it, put a comment underneath wherever you see this bank heist video. Stuart Laws is definitely the standout.
Definitely stand out
variants of
star.
that, yeah.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
all of us, all
breakout
the rest
star.
of us proceed to quit the industry
Yeah.
immediately.
It was an
What?
odd day, right? Because we shot it last week, so it's been a very quick turnaround.
Yeah, very quick turnaround.
And we were filming it in what used to be, I think, like a digital communications like /pharma industry building
Okay.
in Stockley Park,
Yes.
home of the video assistant referee system for the Premier League.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Really?
When they say, "Oh, it's going to VAR," there's like a team at Stockley Park just looking at footage. You know, if it ever went to VAR in football and they cut to like the angle there's an angle that just shows them all just watching it, what would you do if and they were just like on Amazon, just yeah, check clear,
Out. Yeah.
good call.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
I would love that. So I think that's what happens.
Yeah.
I think if you cut to anyone who's supposed to be looking at a screen,
Yeah.
security guards, be exactly the same. You think they're looking at the screen?
100%.
No way.
When was the last time you were on a Zoom when you weren't just doing something else at the same time?
That's what Zoom's for.
Right?
It's for the appearance of being busy rather than actually being busy.
Yeah, you're just doing this. Yep. Yeah. No, I do agree with that in principle, but I guess there's more complex matters behind it.
I suppose so.
Yeah. Cha-ching! As you buy another thing. I did hear about that from someone that they were on Zoom and someone had to be texted by the person in charge of the Zoom to be like, "You got to put yourself on mute if you're going to be doing shopping," because
No
they kept
way.
every time they made a payment,
It went
their
cha-ching.
phone went ching, did like one of those like
Oh, ding.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. The Apple Pay sound.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
People do like retrospectives of like, "Oh, remember what it was like in blah blah time."
Mm-hmm.
We should do episodes that are set in those times, and it's just us. We don't change the dynamic at all, but it's like it's 1983,
Yeah.
June the 7th.
And we're just like talking about what happened just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Or like end of August 1997, and we're just talking about like, "Oh my god, I can't Princess Diana."
How?
I think I'm just gonna have to go to the Cinema to make myself feel better about things. There's this new British movie out called The Full Monty. I haven't heard good things, but I just need cheering up at this point.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I've got a lot of on my mind at the moment.
Yeah.
I think my sister's going to be born kind of soon.
You got that feeling in your guts?
In my guts, yeah. It just feels like that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Oh man, well,
what I can say is that looking forward, people probably won't have a great opinion about Diana, and what definitely won't happen is that a lot of Asian families won't have a picture of Diana on their bedroom wall.
I'm imagining it like Guru Nanak, like. No,
what, just next to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, all your gods, just Guru Nanak did the job there. And Diana, you know what? Diana is not far removed from how people seem to think about. People are like, Diana.
Yeah,
she was just so. What do you know about Diana? You just saw her on TV a couple of times, and it just, for some reason, they just really took to her.
So, how old were you in '97?
I was almost 5.
So you had no comprehension of Diana, really? Because I had, how old I would have been 13. We wouldn't have been friends. It would have been weird if we were friends then.
That would have been odd. Yeah.
Do you ever think about like when would have been normal?
I would have seemed cool. Yeah, to my friends, my other friends at the time.
Yeah.
You would have been outcast.
What's the age gap with Jazz?
10 months.
10 months. So that's like you could have been friends from
day dot.
Yeah. Well, day dot would have been weird.
That would have been weird.
Yeah.
Me like talking to a womb.
Just hanging out by the door, so to speak. Just waiting for Jazz to come out. Just yelling, "Is Jazz coming out?
Yeah. Can you come out to play yet?
Come out to play?"
No.
Those are your first words. Just knocking. Did Jazz come out to play?
Not for another few months, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it would have been so
I'll try
much
again tomorrow.
Weirder.
Yeah.
For me, that would have been weird.
Yeah.
I at no point am I saying that it would be normal for you to be knocking at the private area of your wife's mother when you were 10 months old.
Okay.
I'm not saying that that's not weird.
Yeah.
But it would have been weirder if you had been 6 or 7, which would have been me waiting for Chloe. That is odder.
That's more odd, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's definitely 6 or 7-year-olds out there where you're like, nah, something wrong with you.
Yeah, and that would be the exact case. So what age do you think that it would have been acceptable for us to be friends without people being like, what's going on there? Not that anything creepy was happening, but like where you just go, I don't understand how that's happened.
I think it hits as soon as you get to uni.
So it's uni.
I think before that.
Yeah, but you think about like you're at uni.
Yeah.
You're 20. You say you're 20.
Let's say it's my first year.
Okay, so you're 18.
I'm 18. Yeah. And you're what, like 25, 26?
20. Yeah, 25, 26.
Yeah.
Is that not a bit odd?
I would have thought so. And when I got to uni, I did think that.
Yeah.
But then you join societies and stuff, and what happens is you've got a lot of like PhD students there.
Right.
And those guys are like a lot older a lot of the time.
Sure, but can I add to that? I never went to university, so then it's just like I'm hanging around university to make friends with 18-year-olds.
Oh, that's so much worse. Yeah. Although that did happen. That did happen at uni.
Did it?
Yeah, there was definitely someone at Improv Society, and I was like, "What do you do?" And he was like, "Oh no, I just work." I was like, "What?"
Sorry, I've just come from work. Have I missed anything at this uni improv meetup?
Yeah, just her 18th birthday. Yeah.
So I've been dealing with HR issues all day. We had to let 17 people go. Unfortunately, we couldn't yes and them for another year. Am I right, everyone? We had to no but them. No, but you are fired. How old is this guy?
Yeah.
Who's booking in a trip to Turkey to get his hair done.
Yeah. Oh, my days.
What's the youngest you think someone's gone to Turkey to get their hair done?
The youngest?
Yeah.
I think some people lose it young.
So they're like 18, 19, they're like, I can't... Maybe in their gap year, they're like... Some people go to find themselves, other people go to find their hairline again.
Find their hairline again, yeah, they get it. Apparently it's a long process as well. I didn't realise. I thought people just went to Turkey, hairless, they come back hair full. You know?
Careful now.
Careful. Oh,
Careful now.
Careful with all that. Careful with all that.
Careful where you step. So you go, they shave you, or they take out the ones from the back, because the back doesn't tend to go.
Yeah.
They lay that all out on a little plate, or something. Or something.
Yeah.
And then they shave you, and then they put them in one by one, don't they? And then they grow out and fall out, and you get terrified. But for some reason, then it's reinvigorated the follicle.
Wow.
And then it regrows.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
I mean, all I know is that I saw a picture of Wayne Rooney with them, obviously. I think he brought it into prominence, maybe.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing him like... Yeah, you know that old film? I haven't seen it, but I saw the front cover for it, Hellraiser.
Yeah.
With the guy with all the pins in his face.
Yeah.
I thought Wayne Rooney had that, but just on his head. I was like, what in the Hellraiser is going on here?
Yeah.
This guy, there's something wrong. There's something really wrong. And there was inside his heart.
Inside his heart. But he was the one that then it kept going back behind the hairline. So he was creating an oxbow lake of baldness. And that is, I think the technology is better, or like now they can like analyze it better to be like, well, this is what we need to do, and we can do this, blah, blah, blah. But you do need to keep an eye on it. And people are doing it in the old comedy industry. The thing is, in football, you've got an off season where it's like, that's when you go and do it.
Okay.
You are out of the limelight, no one sees you, and then you come back at the start of the next season, and everyone's like, what's happened to Rob Holding's hair?
Wow.
Or Mo Salah just got it done recently.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And then he started playing a lot worse. People are like, his secret was he was losing his hair.
A lot more wind resistance now.
Yes, that's it. It is actually. His hairline is gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, he's made all his money. He doesn't need to score any more goals.
No.
Now he's. I think it's a smart move. He knows that eventually he's going to be on his way out, probably sooner rather than later at this point in his career.
Yes, that's fair to say.
So he's getting the GQ magazine covers lined up.
Yes, because he's thinking to himself, right, I'm early mid-30s.
Yeah.
It's good. I think he might even be a bit older than that. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe just pure mid-30s, but he's like, the legs are starting to go. But you know what won't go for the next 10 years? No, the physique.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Also, so you got the footballers who, when they finish, like Thierry Henry recently just posted a topless photo of himself at the gym where he is looking huge.
Damn.
Like, big, strong boy.
Big boy.
But then you've got the Wayne Rooney, who is the same age as me, right? Mm-hmm. Who, as soon as he finishes, he was always like a bigger frame guy. And so like football was just him like holding the tide back, basically.
Yeah.
And he's just gone, great, now I'm just like what my body should be.
Yeah, I can just let go now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One feels happier than the other.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm trying to think of A, who I know with a six-pack, and B, if they're happy.
Yes.
I'm not convinced I know anyone with like a really solid, like so shredded that you'd put it online six-pack. If I do, I can't think of them.
I'm trying to think about Joel Dommett, whether or not he's still. I haven't seen him topless for a couple of years.
Okay.
He was very happy when he was shredded.
Okay.
He went into the jungle, did I Am a Celebrity, came out, and definitely for 3 or 4 years after that, shredded. Obviously, he's not going to be not shredded now.
Yeah.
But like, there's a difference between 8 visible abs. I didn't know there were 8.
Neither did I.
And
no one talked about
regularly strong man.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
That's got to be a thing, actually. Yeah, because that is the word is six-pack.
Yes.
So if you've got 8, what's going on? Just calm down. Take it easy.
It's one of those little offers you get where they extended the actual pack, and there's 2 extra cans in there.
Yeah, it's just a six-pack, and above it, you've got a yellow strip that says 33.33% extra. That's your 8-pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think some people they love being shredded because they love the exercise. And they love being in the gym. But then some people, I guess the funniest example is Kumail, right? Kumail Nanjiani, who got shredded for his film and has stayed absolutely shredded. Like, what I didn't realize actually with Kumail, right? His jawline as well.
Yeah.
Because he had just a regular person's face.
Yeah.
Then he got shredded,
guy.
and then now he's a great god. Like, I didn't know that could happen to your face.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's like you looked at him, you're like, that's a good looking guy.
Yeah.
Like if he walked into any room, you go, well, that's a good looking guy.
Yeah.
Then he got shredded, and you're like, I didn't know there was this dimension you could get to. There was a whole new dimension that it was like, I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah. What's happened here? Like, do we all just have thin, lovely cheekbones and one of those Superman chins?
Yeah.
Do we all just have that? All I've got to do is go to the gym.
God, he'd be a great Superman. That's what I wanted from the Marvels film.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I did see it.
I wanted a TV series of his life.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that to me is interesting. That he's a Bollywood star.
Yeah.
And just
and also a superhero.
And a superhero, and has lived for millennia.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's interesting to me, of him just reinventing himself, doing new things, going, I'll be a Bollywood star now, but also doing little superhero stuff at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a great show.
It's such a good show. And also all the timeline. Like, what was he? He's a Bollywood hero now.
Yeah.
Now that Bollywood's a thing. But what was he doing 400 years ago?
Could we have scenes of him fighting the British?
Hey.
That could be fun.
That could be good. And no one can find out he's immortal because they'd be like, sorry, we had an immortal guy on our team and we didn't beat the British.
Yeah, then big questions are being asked. So maybe it'd have to be like one of those. I do love those alt history. I can't even remember what it's called now. It's on Apple TV Plus. Mankind.
Okay.
For Mankind or something, but it's set around the moon landings.
Okay.
But it's an alt version where the Russians land first.
Okay.
And then the space race continues because the Americans are like, well, we can't have that. So then they keep trying to one-up the Russians. And so it just basically in a world where the space race didn't fizzle out.
Yeah.
And then it's like every season takes like a decade time jump and like new things are happening and like they're on Mars and so on. But it's all like, I think the last series was in 2010 or something, set in 2010.
Yeah. Which is...
I love that stuff. Or Watchmen, where Watchmen's like, here's what happened during the JFK assassination and one of them was, all of that sort of stuff. I would do that, like a revisionist history style thing of a superhero during the British Imperial regime in India.
That would be fun.
It would be interesting.
It would be very fun. I would hope that...
You know which side I'm coming out on.
Yeah. That's why this podcast's fun, because you've got one person from each side. We need different perspectives, guys. Apple TV.
Yeah.
Have you seen Pluribus?
I love Pluribus.
Yeah?
Yeah.
As a show, it did grow on me. It was a bit slow. Would you be part of, if you don't know what the concept of Pluribus is, basically a virus comes, takes over everybody's brain, everybody has a hive mind. They're still individualistic to a point, but really they're in a hive mind, other than a few select people who did not get infected by this virus. Mm-hmm. And the question is that apparently, if you're part of this hive mind, you're super happy.
Yes.
But obviously, as someone who's an individual, you're like, no, the whole point of living is to be individual and live your life. So given that apparently if you join this hive mind, you'd be super happy, would you be tempted to join if you weren't one of the unique people?
No.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd be doing what the French guy's doing.
Living life to the max.
I don't quite know, because he's not French, he's from South America or Central America, but I can't remember which particular country. Mm-hmm. Dominican, maybe? No. No. Haitian?
Haitian, maybe.
Yeah. He's having the time of his life.
He's having the best time.
Are you kidding me?
He's also the perfect guy to have that position.
Incredible.
He was like, I'm a gentleman, actually. Yes, I fuck 17 people at once. But we all have matching robes and drink champagne. So
Yeah.
so
You heard it here first. I'd be doing that.
I actually had no doubt that you'd be doing that. That's a fantastic way to live.
And they're like, but Chloe's here in the hive mind and she wants to see you. I'm like, nah.
Even worse, they're like, Chloe's here, also not in the hive mind. Keep her away, keep her away.
Keep her away.
I said, you want to make me happy?
She consents.
Keep her
She
away.
consents. She wants to be hive mind. She says it. She says it.
Okay, sorry. So our other threads are...
Okay, so revisionist history, British imperial rule in India, but with superhero on India's side.
Okay.
And then the British find out, and then they have to create their own superhero to come in and fight. Otherwise, they won't be able to
Empire Man.
cause a famine. Fucking hell. Yeah,
Wow,
Empire Man.
Empire Man.
Perfect. Yes.
Kid Colony. I don't know. Empire Man. Okay. Yeah. I feel like...
Yeah. You feel like there's issues with that?
No, he
I
sounds
think that
great.
genuinely would be interesting.
I think
Obviously,
that would be-
it's not for me to pitch it,
I think it would be very interesting.
but I can come in and give some like perspectives.
Yeah, we need to base it on someone's life. We need some real world stories.
Yeah, like the colonial man, or what are we calling him?
Yeah.
Mr.
Colonial
Colonial.
Man or Empire Man.
Empire Man.
Empire
Man. He wears like a linen suit.
He wears a linen suit,
Yeah.
and it's like one of those tacky, like Union Jack design ones.
It's a linen suit with like a Union Jack
Cape.
cape.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What's his catchphrase?
Let's mine over there. I don't know. This looks like a good place to mine. I care not for your rights. Yeah. Stuff like that.
Stuff like that, yeah. Cutting stuff, man. Yeah.
Then we step back another notch.
Okay.
There's a photo of me having dinner with Kumail where I look so tiny and odd. Well, I think I'm of like relatively normal like
Stature. Yeah.
and sat next to him in Shack for You, just looking like a tiny like.
He must look great in it, though.
He looks great.
Yeah, so you
I'm
can
just having a
post
little
it.
glance at his biceps, and I'm just like, that's wild.
Oh, mate. I know.
So impressive.
Have you seen his special where he talks about it?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh,
Actually.
man, so good.
Is it out in UK?
It's out on Hulu.
We caught
Hulu.
ya.
What do you
caught
mean?
ya.
What do you mean?
New character. It's anti-piracy man. We caught you.
What are you talking about, man? That's me.
New superhero. What are you talking about, man?
What are you talking about, man? I'd be that meme of the guy. What? I didn't know that.
Now, you played... let's straight it back even
Okay.
further. This sketch, you played someone who knew a lot. You had an exposition character, basically, I'd say.
I did, yes.
And I thought you delivered it expertly.
Thank you so much. I was required to be a little bit smarmy.
Yes.
And so I just drew from my personal experience, my personality. It wasn't really acting. I was happy to divulge that information anyway.
Can I say what I liked about it? We were trying to film it. We used Place Beyond the Pines as our reference point. Have you seen that film?
I have not.
Great film.
Okay.
I really like it. There's a few bank heists in that. So we based the stylings on that. We were filming at this like empty office block in Stockley Park.
Okay.
It had no power, so we had to bring our own generators. They didn't have a toilet, so we had to hire a toilet that went with it as well.
Okay.
And we had to try and make it look like a bank of some sort.
Yeah. Which you did.
I think we did a solid enough job on that.
Big time.
And also not a huge amount of time to film it. So we're like, we're going to go this handheld. Steph was focus pulling. She did a fantastic job. Always so impressed by that as focus puller, just there sitting there being like, and also because we didn't have rehearsals. I didn't storyboard it for anyone because we didn't really know what the space was, and I was like, I think we're gonna have to be loose with this.
Sure.
She nailed it, and a couple of times I'd be like, right, this shot we're gonna do this with the focus pull, and she nailed it in a really nice way, where it was like, oh, this is gonna be a different shot. You know, the one where Ed turns around and goes, Clive.
Yeah,
that was like a specific focus pull we wanted to hit.
It was so good. Yeah, I noticed that in particular.
Real nice.
When I watched it back.
But part of it was that that looseness of it, of like trying to go for like full takes. So we weren't just doing tiny little bits here and there, and each person's lines, we were doing full takes and then coming in and picking up on like specifics, like your bit. We were pushing in. What I noticed nice from you is that each take, you gave us a take which was clean. The lines as written, bam,
Lovely.
Here you are.
Yeah.
And then you were like, I'm going to throw a little extra in for them.
Yeah. Big time.
And guess which one I used? The
second one.
Yeah, where you threw in a little extra flavour.
I tell you what, that's going back to how you are as a director. I felt the freedom. I felt the courage to do that. Why? Because this traces back to maybe one of our first sketches, Chicken and Bacon.
Chicken and Bacon.
Where I did the straight takes, and I also gave you a few. Let me try and do some.
Yeah.
Put a bit of spice on there.
Yeah.
And then we seemed to have a lot of fun. I thought Stuart's not going to mind.
Well, I thought that when we did film that, because that was, we'd done a couple of little things together, but not like a filmed thing. And when you came in to do that, what I liked was that you got so quickly on board with the exact tone of the sketch with you. Like some people improvise and won't quite hit the tone, or they'll throw something in and it will actually
derail it a bit.
Yeah, undercut the whole sketch. And it's like, it's funny in and of itself, but actually tonally doesn't work with the whole sketch.
Okay.
But like, you don't want to shut those things down because you want people to be loose enough to like, see, then you're like, okay, let's try a few more, and then you'll try and sneak in one where you go, and let's just get one now clean on this angle where we just hit the exact lines as it is.
Yeah.
And you hope that they don't think, that's because I've done some bad improv. You just think they're going, they're just belt and braces covering it all.
Exactly.
Your stuff tonally fits to the sketch, and it's like generous. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you so much.
You're just handing a little something, or you're listening to something that someone else has said, and then you're feeding off of that. So like Jordan was the chaos character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he was throwing stuff in.
Yeah.
And you fed off that in your reverse take, and then he fed off of yours when we swung back round. And I thought that was a nice little deal. And like only a couple of tiny bits of those got in, but I think it adds a bit of flavour.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It does add a bit of flavour. Yeah, it's just trying to. That's one of the things with improv. You want to like understand what the thing is first, and then improvise within that.
Exactly.
Rather than be like, I know something funny, which you might know, but it might not.
Yeah.
If it doesn't fit, then there's no point.
Exactly.
So that's very nice and very kind of you to say.
A pleasure to direct everyone in that sketch. I'll say it right now. We'll finish the episode, but go out and watch it. It'll be on Instagram. We'll have shared it probably.
Big time.
I think it's collabing with you. Parents for Future UK and Triodos Bank, I think, funded it.
Nice.
And it's part of this climate change comedy collective that.
Okay.
I do things with like Matt Riley and Matt Winning. Matt Winning wrote it, who's an incredible comedian and climate scientist.
Lovely.
And it was shot by Matt Riley. Oh, that guy can make anything look good.
So good.
Oh,
so good.
The dream.
You see what we mean when you watch it, which you will very soon.